Many people think that they can make a perfect life for themselves in this world. They think that if they can acquire enough material possessions, they will experience total personal satisfaction and happiness. According to the most widespread opinion, a person's life will be perfect after he has attained material wealth. Then he gets married with this intention in mind and is respected by the society because of his influential and well-established career. But the Quran has completely different view of the world's reality. Allah says, "Know that the life of this world is but play and amusement and adornment and boasting to one another and competition in increase of wealth and children. Like the example of a rain whose resulting plant growth pleases the tillers. Then it dries and you see it turned yellow. Then it becomes scattered debris. And in the hereafter is severe punishment and forgiveness from Allah and approval. And what is the worldly life except the enjoyment of delusion?" The verse describes the reality of worldly life and it being unreliable. The verse depicts the involvement of a human being that he cheerfully enjoys from his birth till his death. The verse helps us to understand the reality of the world by dividing it into 5 stages. The verse summarizes these involvements of the individual in 5 different activities which are in accordance with his life cycle. They are as follows. 1. Play, early childhood, 0 to 5 years. The Arabic word used in Quran for this stage is la'ib, which refers to meaningless play. It is a stage which refers to the act that has no purpose at all, like the movement and play of little children. It is a state of experience of finding everything as funny and enjoyable. It is basically a stage of enjoyment of entertainment. In this stage, the child is not conscious about what he does in life. 2. Amusement, later childhood, 6 to 12 years. The Arabic word used in Quran for this stage is la, which refers to meaningful play. It is a stage which is referred as a game or sport meant initially for amusement and enjoyment, but it may serve also some other subsidiary purpose like physical exercise. It includes all the sports of the bigger children such as playing with a ball or swimming or shooting. The earlier stage of one's life is generally spent in amusement. It is an activity that diverts the mind from boring or serious concern and get involved in recreation or time pass. 3. Adornment, adolescence, 13 to 19 years. It is a stage where people want to beautify themselves. They do this by going to the gym to make a perfect body, or emphasizing on wearing branded clothes and footwear, eating diverse cuisines in famous restaurants, using branded watches, bikes, and cars, being inclined towards glamour, fashion, luxuries, and latest accessories, taking selfies and photos and posting them on various social networking platforms, etc. This stage can also be called a show-off stage, where a person does this so that he is appreciated and accepted in the society. This stage is also known as the teenage. 4. Boasting to one another, youth, 20 to 40 years. It is a stage where one is tempted to prove his superiority over his mates by making boastful claims. In this stage, the individual will glorify himself on certain qualities which he possesses, glorifies about his wealth and rank in society, glorifies on some of his ancestral nobility or their honorable deeds. He also claims his superiority by reason of honors arising from memorable deeds, qualities, contacts, relationships, and influence. One does this to show his prestige in the society. 5. Competition in increasing wealth and children. Adulthood, 41 to 60 years. In this stage, the individual is in full swing and gets into competition to amass wealth and multiply children. In this stage, the individual gets into competition with his neighbor, sibling, relative, friends, and everyone possible. He tries to do what others are doing or try to do much better than them. He would want to buy a branded car, a house, or have children only because someone in his circle has it. Conclusion. The concept basically helps us to understand the reality of the world and highlights how a person generally spends his time in this world. It has opened our eyes to the truth about the life of this world, about how its adornments and distractions are alluring but deceptive in nature, because they divert our attention from the hereafter and make us think that all this glitter will last forever, when in fact, everything on this earth will turn to dust as Allah has promised. Through this concept, one should remember that the world is temporary and he should not waste his time only in play, amusement, adornment, boasting, and amassing wealth and children, as the entire wealth of the world and its kingdom become pale and insignificant. Rather, one should focus on attaining Allah's pleasure and seek His forgiveness, which would help to attain success in the hereafter, where He would abide forever. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. If you like our video, then please drop in a like and share the video with your friends and relatives and gain Sawab Ejariya.